It's of the Civil War. I've never seen anything like it. It's showing the Gettysburg Battle, and it's like one panoramic.
Oh, no, I already paid.
I didn't go upstairs and ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at those spines.
Treasures, right?
Treasures. Someone.
Yeah.
Look at little basketballs.
Didn't see him till
Basketball. Good, how are you?
Oh, that's sold?
Yeah.
No, that tape is awesome, huh?
Yeah, I just put a big one.
You did? Where? Here?
No, in Westfield.
Oh, you know who had a really great one is the Restore place downtown.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a banquet. It was unbelievable, but you would have to have
Yeah, this thing was like $500-600.
yeah, that's
It's still on the trailer.
that's awesome.
We got a feeling what's gonna happen is when cleaning out, the same thing that happened when I cleaned out for my father-in-law. I had my two brother-in-law with me, and every time I turn around, they were throwing stuff out, and I'm like, what the hell? Shit, it's a marker. I saw this end of it, I'm like, thought they get tasered.
I wanted that cluster table. Somebody bought it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know how. I didn't know it was go up.
Oh, the coffee table?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually inside. I bought it inside.
Oh, Troy! Let me show it to you. Troy, I'm so
What are
glad
these
that I...
sets going for?
We're asking $100 for the table and the chairs because the owner said that they paid a lot of money for them when they first bought them.
Where, can I leave this with you though?
Yeah, just fine.
What about the bench?
Lunch is awesome. No.
You do 45 on it?
We'll go inside. I don't know, you...
Yeah, and I'll be right back.
Oh, this one didn't have an old car. Holy shit.
Yeah, I wish I had a trailer. Well, if it's still here. Oh, wow, look at this. What a cool little bench. Love the way that bench is. Let's see what they Carriage houses.
I'm not in the way, I'm just waiting.
I'm not in the way.
What?
Not in the way any more of the way than I am, right?
How you doing?
Hi. There's only so many places to stand, really. You can double park in the middle of a field and somebody still wants to move. You know, wide open field and somebody still be like, you're in my car.
Yeah.
It's just story of my life.
I wish I didn't know enough to find that fun, but I do find it fun.
Well, if you've done any living, it's already happened to you probably. Oh my God. Right? You park all the way away from the store and somebody still wants you to, still parks on top of your door, you know?
Yeah, they park.
You can't get in.
You can't get it.
Next time you can't open it, so I get back in my car. It's crazy.
Philip,
Yeah, there was a bunch of people that
we need to get in the truck, honey.
kind of moseyed by it, I didn't. Sometimes we're not responsible. But the food is here.
Guys here.
Oh, I'll come in and tell you then I'll.
Anything up there, Phil?
Make sure you know. Yeah.
They might tell you at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, well, you know, I got my own microwave out here, I can reheat my dinner.
Well, I don't put cheese with it. That's the question.
You know you want this?
Yeah, they had this thing on there, let me see.
It's not really old or anything. It's
No, it's not. I don't know.
$5.
$5.
All right.
Take it
That was
home.
easy.
I just want it for the gauges. I have another piece
Yeah.
of putting it on.
Put it, that's what I do.
Yeah.
I upcycle stuff
Yep.
and dress it up. One of my favorite pieces is an old 1910 radio, and I cleaned it all up.
Nice. Oops.
Yeah.
And I put a new glass in it so I need it. So when I charge my phone, it'll take the reading. And then I'm gonna start the phones.
You know,
Is that a salt shaker?
it sure is.
Very nice.
That's kind of neat.
Well, that's nice. But it's different. I gotta get one, I'll get it. Don't worry, I'm gonna turn red and you're gonna get dizzy.
Get that guy.
I know.
No, I'll get it all poofy and be like fucking.
But I could use it for things for time,
Yeah,
Can I leave this here with you, or?
Are you?
I'm just gonna go into the house and I'll be back. 'Cause
I would pay me now.
Oh, I can
and
pay
take it
now?
with you, yeah. Yep. That way.
I think I only have a 20 on me.
Okay, let me see what I got here. Might end up with over one.
That's fine.
Did you want that? No, it is cheap.
I have 3. If you want to just do 3, or change it to one or the other.
Yeah, pony's a good book.
Hmm.
What do you want for the music box, hon?
Hang on just a minute here. I
don't think we ever get paid for it. No. That's the other consideration. No. That's always the other consideration.
All right, let me take that piece and then we'll do that.
How much is the other on this?
I have no idea.
You're just wrapping, right? You're just wrapping.
25.
Yeah, I
Most
know.
of them are
I
pricey.
got it in my head, hold on. How about these? What are these? What are these spoons?
You know something I don't, that I don't know. You're probably right, I couldn't figure those out myself. I think the picnic basket is in this closet if you wanna look with the paper cups and stuff.
Oh, all right. For lunch?
Yeah. Oh, nice, nice Are you like retro? There's a beautiful coffee table in the table. Mid-century. Is that the job? That's what they did. When they sold she wants.
I'm gonna check it and I'll go back there.
No, I'm sorry. Face. Something that would have been cool.
can't believe it, Rick.
Tumbling collection of rocks. Shriner.
Yeah, I know he was. See, look.
Yeah.
See, look.
Yep.
Nice track in here. Nice one. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
What?
It has something to do with Scottish rite. It's one of the rites of, yeah.
Little bubble glass frame.
Something right. Yeah.
Washington crossing the Delaware.
Oh, right, that's the only one for the
Oh, forget it.
Why do you wanna do that?
Don't forget. You know enough. Here? Yeah, this guy was into flying kites.
Hey guys, it's Tibbs from Purple New Juice. I just came back from an estate sale today, Saturday, November 16th, I believe. I picked up the 3 boxes, shoe boxes of postcards. I haven't really taken a close look at them, but I think they're like the 30s up to now. There does look like there's older ones. There's a lot of stamps and stuff. And this stamp came loose. I think this is a 1-cent stamp. I'm not sure, but I think that's like between 30s and 50s. But some of the cooler things I just looked going quickly through was this little packet, and it's like Abbott Costello's house, and I didn't know they actually were roomies, but it shows different houses of the stars. Beverly Hills, Dorothy L'Amour. You know, it's just it's kind of cool. We'll take another look at that, but we also have, this is Woodstock picture, hand-drawn picture, postcard of Woodstock, New York. That's kind of neat, I thought. And then there's these little packets. I went to a school with a Morehouse, but these are a little packet of Washington D.C., the Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Memorial, different buildings. They're a lot smaller than normal. And then we have these little photograph ones of the Howe Caverns of New York. There's probably about 10 cards in there, maybe a little more. We got another one of home of Franklin D. Roosevelt, National Historic Site. It's got a price tag. There's 10 of them, and there's a 25-cent price tag on it. I haven't really looked at those yet. There was this this picture of 2 kids dressed up in a suit and tie and top hat, and she's dressed up in a really cool dress, all decked out, probably from a birthday party or something, but I didn't see any date on it. Whoever had this handwriting, printing, did a very good job at very little tiny letters. I haven't gone on to read that yet, but I just like the actual postcard itself. We have a couple of some ships here from Nova Scotia. It's a sword fishing boat. It's a 60-footer. And then there's this one here. That's also Nova Scotia. Pretty cool. It's the photograph type postcards, which I believe are more desirable or collectible. And Christmas postcards, I believe, are pretty collectible too. Now this one is a linen postcard. There's nothing on the back, but I mean, look at the insight that somebody had. If it is an older card, I mean, that dog, that little terrier or whatever, is actually a picture of money, and it's really updated. Hold on just a second. Okay, so I'm sorry, my daughter came over for a second, but this is pretty cool because it's I feel like it seems like somebody made this, but Peg and Charles Lamont. It's made of stamps and different things, but that is a really cool postcard, especially if it's homemade. Somebody was very good at design. You can feel it, and that this stuff was glued on there. It's pretty neat, but it is a linen, so it may have been a blank that they did it to. I don't know. Okay, I don't know where I left off here, but we have these postcards and the smaller versions. We got the stamp. This, we'll get to this in a little bit. This here is one giant. Let me put you down for a minute. This was in with the postcards, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different shots, and it's of the Civil War. I've never seen anything like it. It's showing the Gettysburg battle, and it's like one panoramic showing the front and some of the lines from the Confederates and the Union Army, and and probably the generals are sitting back on this side watching what's going on as reinforcements come in, maybe. And I haven't really taken the time, but we have a line set up here with cannons and people on horses here grabbing the wounded, some rock walls. I mean, you metal detectors. These guys' bullets that you guys are finding and picking up, and it's a really, really, really cool picture. I've never seen anything like it. So I thought I'd show that to you. This is a really, really cool item. I don't think I'm going to get rid of that anytime soon. Then we have this book here. It's not in the greatest shape, but it's pretty cool. It's a special edition, a special English edition. It's from the 30s, I believe. Yep, March 1938, and it's you know, it's just got some different artwork in it and stuff, and I don't know, it kind of reminds me of a book that you can actually collect. Because if you notice here, let me just put you down, you know, that's just like an old stamp book. You would match up the stamp to the in the books they have the picture of the stamp, and they would put the stamp on that with one of those hinge type adhesive things. It's almost like the same in this book, because right here is even though it's blank, I don't know, maybe they give you that copy. You would think that the whole book would be like that, but I think there's three of them in here. Now the inner pages are really, really good shape. See, there's one there. The inner pages are all in really good shape, unlike the outside cover is a little spent, but I'm gonna get to reading this and find out what it's all about. And they actually have Joshua Reynolds in here that does the famous Faces of Angel Faces. There's one of Sir Joshua Reynolds right there. He's the one famous for I believe, I'm sure it is, of Angel Faces. And I have that the Angel Faces right over there. But anyways, basically I got this book, these two Scotty dogs, this Crucible, and this pour, and those two frames. Those are old quarter sawn oak frames that have actually the Christopher Columbus on it. It used to have a picture in there and Washington crossing the Delaware. Unfortunately, those pictures weren't available. The frame's in a rough shape, but I'm going to get them in tip-top shape. And I don't know if I'm going to try finding those prints or not, and maybe putting them in there or redoing the frames, because they are pretty darn old. But I got that all for 10 bucks. These postcards were like $10 for the 3 boxes. And then I got for $5, I got these 4 laminated sheets of newspapers from 1930, hold on, let me see, 1936, so pre-World War II. And, you know, if it was a regular newspaper, I wouldn't have bothered, but because they're laminated, I grabbed them because they're, let's see, Hartford Times on the air tonight with continuous, complete election returns of the state nation, blah, 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 blah. It's interesting that somebody, I don't know why they chose this particular paper to laminate it. Maybe that's the oldest newspaper they had. They found it in the house. Now all this stuff came from a really, really ritzy town in my area called Long Meadow. They had the house, which it was a huge house. Then they had the 2 different garages. One garage had an attic, and then they had a carriage house with all kinds of stuff in it. You couldn't spend a week there and go through everything. I was limited on the time I had, but it's going to make for some interesting reading. Just show you some of the stuff here. Hartford people amazed by sensational new toothbrush. Imagine that. Making the paper. It's got the Steigers. Look at this furniture for this beautiful desk, or even for this bureau type desk, writing desk. It's a Winthrop desk, $27.50 for this bureau here, 1995. For this radio, 1993, and you have 52 weeks to pay it, full year, no money down. It's interesting. But anyways, those are the. I did get one other thing, and it was to kind of compliment. I got these hydrometer, barometer, and thermometer. They're not like high quality gauges, but they do work, and they pop out. And basically what I'm going to do for my painting I did on the saw of the sailboat, I'm going to put these in here, 3 different meters. That's why I left it off center like that. I was waiting to come around with something like this. So anyways, hopefully you like this kind of stuff. Please share, like, subscribe, and we'll keep going as long as we can, bringing you this content, and hopefully you enjoy it. Please share, like, subscribe, and until the next time, Tibbs out.